Okay, I've been thinking about this like crazy.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
Okay, so as you guys know, I've been raving about Jeremy Sochan for so long. I absolutely love him as a player. I love him as a defender, and even as a personality. I think he's going to be a lot of fun. And I haven't really focused in on Isiah Roby a whole ton. Now, one question that a lot of people have been asking is, what is Brian Wright trying to do with this roster? What is the vision here? And I have to say, I think that the true vision of the Spurs right now is versatility. Now, not necessarily getting players that are just kind of overall good at everything, but not elite at anything. No. They're looking for guys that are elite at certain things, but overwhelmingly, it seems like the guys that we're getting, the guys that we picked up in free agency, these are a lot of people that are really elite at something specific, but they're versatile in that area. And what I really wanted to focus in on is Jeremy Sochan and your boy Isiah Roby, because these two I think are one and the same as far as defense. Now, don't get me wrong, I think Jeremy Sochan is a better defender, and I think he will be a better defender when it's all said and done. But Isiah Roby kind of plays that same role. It seems as if the Spurs are kind of done just going after players that are just kind of good at a little bit of everything, and they want guys that are versatile in their areas of expertise. Like for instance, okay, and this video is going to be Jeremy Sochan and Isiah Roby centric, but I do want to just bring this up, okay? If you look at Malachi Branham, while he's elite mid-range shooter and he's elite offensively, that doesn't just stop at shooting. He's also a really good passer, like really good passer, good in the pick and roll, and really good passer, very high IQ player. Blake Wesley, I think it's all comes down to his athletic ability, his competitiveness. It seems like he has a few intangibles in him, but overall it's the athletic ability here. Keldon Johnson, to me, pretty good at a couple things. Josh Primo, elite shooter, but at the same time, he can play decent defense. Won't be his best thing he can do, but he's a really good shooter and facilitator for his teammates. So it looks as if, and I'm just throwing that out there, it looks as if the Spurs are going after guys that are pretty elite at a certain thing. And Jeremy Sochan and Isiah Roby, one thing that they are elite at is defense and their versatility when it surrounds defensive ability. All right, so let's go to Isiah Roby, for instance. So I found this article in which Roby was talking about his toughest defensive matchups of the season. And reading through this, it reminded me of somebody, obviously. All right, so let's go ahead and read through it. Jokic is a center. Giannis is a power forward. Jaylen Brown is a starting shooting guard. I think that those are just three guys that the coaches wanted to give me the challenge, give me the opportunity to go against those guys. Roby said he started at least one game as the primary defender for each individual position. I think I'm able to guard any position in the NBA. Guarding 1 through 5 is an invaluable skill for any team. And this just stood out to me like crazy. I said guarding 1 through 5. Well, that's exactly what Jeremy Sochan does. That's what he's known for. I found this article from February, and this was basically, you know, I'm just talking about Jeremy Sochan while he's with Baylor. And oh my goodness, they were raving and raving about Jeremy Sochan's defensive ability. If the title didn't show anything, Jeremy Sochan's defense is all dropping. A 6'9", 230 Jeremy Sochan flies through half court as he guards everything from point guards to centers. Sochan's dynamic ability to guard the perimeter and the success that he's had as it shows the type of player he is. Sochan can keep up with these defenders due to his footwork. Sochan can slide all throughout the perimeter, go guard multiple different people in a single possession. Baylor head coach Scott Drew is able to have such an efficient defense in the half court due to the way he schemes Jeremy Sochan throughout the perimeter. And they show a few examples here, and I just don't want to get copyright claimed, I'll be honest with you guys. But moving on, the best example of what Sochan can do for a team is within this possession, and this is what they're talking about. On this play, was able to guard 6'4" guard AJ Hoggart, 6'8" forward Gabe Brown, and then drop down to defenders to defend the rim against 6'9" center Marble. Sochan is a testament to the next generation of forwards in the NBA who can guard 1 through 5. And let me just see if we can get away with it, okay, guys?
To do more find others with his speed and quickness. Get a paint touch and let the game deliver what needs to be done.
Dallas lead is now grown to 7.
Look at the switchability. Oh my goodness.
That was as fast and under control.
Oh my goodness.
You're going to see this year. Finding.
Here comes the defense.
Marble Sochan didn't give an inch. Really
Nice.
good.
Nice. He's all over the place. Another thing about Sochan that I like too, and I talked about it a lot before the season even started. One thing that I absolutely love about him is his ability to communicate with his teammates. He's very vocal. He's very out there, very Draymond Green-esque when it comes to getting his guys in the right place at the right time. But anyways, just moving on. This one as well. Sochan has shown elite ability in protecting the rim. His high athleticism and intangibles allow him to contest shots all throughout the rim. Sochan is a tank when in the paint, even if he is undersized for a shot blocker. Being an incredibly athletic forward, Sochan can jump. Oh gosh. Woo. I don't know what that was. Sochan can jump with the tallest of them. So all I was just trying to show here is that it seems as if him and Isiah Roby, are both players that are very versatile in the defensive area. Now, don't get me wrong, Isiah Roby can do other things, well, especially offensively. He seems like a very good offensive player. But all I'm trying to highlight is that the San Antonio Spurs seem to be going after guys that are elite at certain things. And that's what you want. You want guys that are elite at something. And hopefully the other things surrounding that game can just gradually get better and better. But that's what you need, because this whole thing that the Spurs done before where it's like, oh, we want somebody that's a little good at everything. Well, it doesn't work. Luka Samanic, he was a little good at everything. Okay. It just doesn't necessarily pan out that way in today's NBA. It's more important to have guys that are elite at something. And yeah, I think that's where a lot of our future is going to come from. It's from these types of guys. But Jeremy Sochan's the same way defensively. Malachi is the same way offensively. Blake Wesley is the same way athlete. You don't get a better athlete than him. So, and I think that's a really good way, a good direction to go in. And while Josh Primo can do a little bit of everything, he is an elite scorer. In my opinion, I think that he has the skill set to be an elite scorer. That's what you want. So, I don't know. Those are my thoughts on it. Please let me know what you think. But if you guys want to support the channel, only $2 a month, Patreon, YouTube, links below. Until next time, man, deuces.